Oh my gosh, I can't believe I get to say this finally. Fall is here. Well, for me, it's the start of my tour. And it's the start of cozy season, which means it's time for me to slide into some Bombas. And you know Bombas because I talk about them a lot. They are very comfortable socks, and they're all made from premium materials that actually make sense for this time of year. Think merino wool that keeps you warm when it's chilly but cool when it's hot. You're running around stage, you know how you run around on stage, or you're on flights, or you're walking around cities. They use Supima cotton. It's stronger, softer, and more breathable than regular cotton. And they even use rag wool, the thick, durable, classic, cozy sock you will want this fall. Cropping out of that boot, going on a hike. Oh, it's just rag wool. Take the picture, Scott. And it's not just socks. Bombas designed slippers that make it hard to leave the house. You want to curl up, you want to get cozy. From Sherpa-lined Sunday slippers to package-friendly gripper slippers and even waterproof EVA Friday slides. And with their happiness guarantee, if you're not 100% into what you got, they will make it right. No risk, all reward. We have arranged an exclusive offer for Ask Iliza Anything listeners. Now, use the code or else we don't get the credit and we can't do our show. Head over to bombas.com/Iliza and use code Iliza for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/Iliza. Code Iliza at checkout.
Lemonada.
Ask Iliza anything. It's time to ask. Ask me all your questions. Leave them in the Instagram comment section. Leave them on your Twitter or leave them on
Never
your
get it timed
Facebook.
well enough.
We'll see them.
Then
We'll
you gotta
read
listen to
them.
your own song.
Then we'll give you answers.
So we'll do it.
Know
Over the
it.
credits.
I've got it.
No, I think we should
I've
sit in
got the
silence and just
answer.
look.
The answer. You ask me. I'll tell you anything.
I think this is really good.
Welcome to another episode of Ask Iliza Anything, a live taping of Ask Iliza Anything. Yeah, you can clap for that. Brought to you by Groundwork Organic Coffee Roasters. It's Groundwork. There's no S. It's only the one word. It's not plural. And with us, as always, is Tian Fu.
Can you do it? Yay!
There you go. I love the women. You can do it. We've been doing theme episodes, and today's theme was supposed to be cosplay, where I would dress up like Emily and she would dress up like me. So I will present my costume, okay?
Okay.
I'm not going to wear this the whole time because I want to be brunette. Longer than I have to be. Yeah, that's mainly it. Not the fact this is my Halloween
I just
wig.
saw you before we came out here. You were brushing your real hair, and then you put that on. Wow.
Here I am.
Wow.
This is me.
Honestly, that's pretty good.
I wanted all the drama.
Because I dressed as Double Emily. This is a shirt I made. This is a hat with my cats on it. This is like the most Emily. I'm so sorry.
I got in the green room. I was like, you were supposed to go as me. I was going to go as you. You're like, and she's just like, I went as myself. And I was like, so now it's just two
of
dump
us.
trucks.
Okay, you have full Jinkos. I don't know where you got those. My
you wanna know?
jeans are a shape that's human.
I'm sorry, I didn't have access to jegging dark denim because I live in Los Angeles.
Oh, I have a darker wash in my backpack, and I should have put those on
Save
instead.
it for 30 years from now when it's back, baby. Shout out to me. I got these at a vintage store in Japan. So now that no one finds me relatable.
What year
thank
was
you.
that?
Recently. I went recently.
Okay, and you picked the shoes. You did.
I'm just wearing shoes, but you do
sneaks.
wear ugly kind of white dad shoes unironically.
You know, for how many years did I wear your shoes, your sneakers that you gave me?
Often.
That were your old
like
sneakers.
old sneakers, like
Yeah.
Saucony. Yeah. Well, it's me. Ghost of Christmas right now, motherfuckers. It's me, Emily. Emily DVD Higgins. Okay, I'm not gonna wear this hat.
You're not gonna. Oh, it was fun.
I think the hat's cute.
Yeah, it's a nice hat. Is that?
That's not a girl compliment. I'm like, I think it's cute. You're like, yeah, it's a nice hat.
What? You look nice.
No, one of these would be like, yeah, you look
Can
chic.
somebody provide a better
10 out of 10. There we
and
go.
that
No
voice?
notes. And then I heard someone else did cosplay here. Who else did some Emily and Iliza cosplay?
Anybody?
There was.
We're back here and we're gonna come into the.
We have one other person who did cosplay, and I'm not. Come on up. Let's hear it.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, if you guys were together, this is what it would look like.
This is our
It's
baby.
exactly.
I didn't want to spend money on a new hat, so
Good.
I couldn't find a cat hat. But like, I'm cultured because I went to Ireland.
Yes.
And they don't make like brewery. Well, they make brewery hoodies, but they don't make coffee hoodies. And so like left coast. And then it's totally not fancy enough to be like in public or anything. But Sparkly sneakers make
Oh
it
my
fancy.
God.
Like I'm officially fancy.
And
You think this is us? And this is the headphones.
Podcast.
Podcast.
Like podcast.
when we're
Yes.
on our cameras?
Cozy.
Did you purposefully tangle them? Because mine are always tangled, or was that just a nice accident?
It's a nice accident, but I did get these from Delta, which I thought.
Yes.
Yes, take all that you can.
Yes.
I've never seen white ones on Delta.
They
They're always
don't
black.
work on my phone, but like you can plug them in and you get
the
them in a
thing,
little
yeah.
bag, and they just sit in my backpack as like my emergency headphones.
That's right.
If something with a 3.5 millimeter jack needs you,
Yes, somewhere.
God.
It used to be
somewhere
for
I used
phones.
to have this thing.
Thank
This
you.
is so
Thank you,
wonderful.
baby us, baby convergence of two of us.
that's where I feel like we can.
My nightmare
call
was
it.
doing this theme because the last theme we did pajama party and everybody came in
That's
their pajamas.
easier.
My
you all would've
nightmare
had an
was
easier time.
doing this theme and then nobody did it. And we were just like, cool. Well, I guess we're too into ourselves and the world that we've created. Thank you for
really,
showing
I
up.
think it's just Emily's too into Emily since she went double Emily.
I went
It's
double
because
Emily.
the episode of Emily.
I went double.
All right.
Do
What's
we
your
wanna-
name?
Vanessa.
Come on, Vanessa. Come on, you guys. All right.
You want to do the prize?
What? Oh, yeah, Vanessa, you get a prize.
You get to pick.
Because you're the only one who did the fucking theme, Vanessa. You get a prize.
You get two. No, she gets two.
You get double prizes because it's double Emily.
Should we go with yours second because it's less disappointing? Okay, so here's what you can pick from for my prizes. I have a hat from the Vanishing 90s film.
Now
It
you
is
get a new
crew
hat. Remember you couldn't get a
Baseball
hat?
I have 2 Blu-rays. One of them is Demolition Man. One of them I forget. And I have 2 posters. One of them is a One Tree Hill poster.
I'm
Choose wisely. From this island of misfit toys.
overwhelmed with joy.
Yeah.
No, you're going to get her a
intrigue.
prize too.
I mean, I'm going with the hat, but I mean, really, that mystery DVD.
went with the hat,
is the
folks.
highest ticket
I went
item.
with the hat.
Yes. Okay, we're going to give you a hat.
Thank you.
I'm not going to give you a choice.
No.
I'm going to tell you, we're going to send you home with a record copy of Unveiled, which was my 5th Netflix special. So that's what we're getting you, and I will sign it before you leave.
Yay.
Have a seat, Vanessa. Thank you so much. We are here on the pod together with the nice sign on the show, not wearing wigs. And we got a lot of questions. We've got audience questions on this show, and we've got a lot of things. So if we talk to you, you can answer back. Don't be shy. We're really excited you guys are here. And we're really excited at home. You're watching this while you're half washing your face, perhaps driving, whatever. We're
Hopefully
here.
not while you're driving.
Hopefully you're not washing your face.
Do face mask while driving.
Or that. Yeah. Well, some people are long haul truckers and they got to multitask.
Do you see the photos where half of a long haul trucker the skin is completely different than the other half?
Oh, from the window?
Yeah, and they're just like leather, and then regular skin over here. It's very upsetting about the sun. The sun's really dangerous.
I had a dermatologist tell me, she was like, it's tan here. And it's like the one part that I forgot to put sunscreen on. Yeah, I have like a bass. You know how they're white in the belly and they're speckled? I have speckled bass neck. So I've speckled Karen bass neck.
All right, we're going to start.
No one who doesn't live here will get that. Let's get to the questions because you've got the questions and we've got the answers.
We're starting us off with a question from people at home, and then we'll get into our audience. But hi, Iliza, Emily, and Pod fam. I've been listening to you for about a year. I love your honest opinions. I live in a rural Alaska town, which makes coming to your show difficult. That's the only
That'll
good
do it.
excuse to not be here.
She didn't have to end with that. No one's like, and why can't you get here?
I'm not a nurse or grad student, but I have been both previously. So
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah. Our neighborhood is a pretty active neighborhood, and we frequently see our neighbors out walking or running, and it's always cordial, except for our one neighbor, Leah. She had a dog that she said was highly reactive. Anytime we see her out with her dog and you get close to them, she starts yelling instructions on how you should stand still or move over here and do this and that so her dog would be okay. That dog passed away last year from old age, so we thought the issue became a non-issue.
Sorry.
Nobody liked that. She now has a new dog who looks like an adorable, fluffy, mini husky teddy bear. And I was on a run this morning with my dog. I had my earbuds in. She started yelling instructions at me. I just ignored her, pulled my dog close on his leash, and went to the other side of the road. I'm a mom with a young kid, and my runs and walks are my time to decompress. I feel like it's unreasonable for someone to tell me how to behave in a public space. I feel like I gave her space and controlled my dog, and that's all I should have to care about, not to mention she is one of those people who doesn't pick up after a dog and just leaves her dog poop bags on the side of the
I
road.
hate that. Who is that?
So
Like,
she picks it up and then she leaves the bag.
I've seen people do that. I understand if you're on a hike and you're like, I'll come back and get it. But I've seen on my block people just leave it. I'm like, this is not courteous that you just, it's not a courtesy that you
That's
just
in a
tied
bag
it up.
now.
Hoping
Now
now it's going to rot in the bag.
It can't like fertilize. So am I the asshole for ignoring her? Thanks, big sister Louise.
What I'm trying to picture, Louise, is this lunatic is walking her dog, and the dog either it's off leash or it runs up to you, and she's like, cover your loins. Don't make eye contact.
Right.
Bend over. Like, it's just such a weird presumptive thing to be like, here's how you should act. Like, is she yelling it? Because I understand if the dog was attacking, you'd be like, don't show it your butthole. Like, don't show your tender weakness.
But now we know it's her fault. Now we know it's her problem because the first dog, okay, maybe she adopted an abused dog. It needed a lot of love. Now she has a second dog and she's still screaming instructions. She's doing something wrong.
It's her. But also, can I tell you, that dog is an extension of Leah wanting, I'm sorry, you're Leah. Louise. I don't know. The one we don't like.
Leah's the dog owner.
That dog is an extension of Leah wanting attention. Like, I have I love when people compliment Tian Fu because I'm like, ooh, compliments for me by proxy. So that is a way of like interacting via control for other people. So it's all about her getting to control you in like a weird interactive way. Because what else could that be?
Yeah.
Because the dog, you're not worried the dog's going to hurt you or something. And it's like not up to other people to help you train your dog. Right? I don't know. Does anyone disagree with that?
All of you have well-trained dogs.
Look at this one. She's not even awake. She doesn't even know that this is a rescue dog. And I'm not like, don't look her in the eye. Only speak Chinese.
Right.
This dog could not care less. Okay.
Unless you're a man standing.
She doesn't like it. Don't stand up. Don't stand up. Don't even look at her. Don't even look at her. And then there's one in the back. Don't even.
Man in the back.
She'll know. She'll sense it. If you're watching this, stay seated. She'll feel it. I don't care where you're watching it from. If you're driving your car, don't get up while you're driving.
Please.
Even if you have to wash your face. Okay.
All right. Is there a Susan here with a question?
Where's
that she
Susan?
Submitted?
Susan, come on up.
Susan.
Come on up, Susan.
Yes. Get up strong.
Susan, do you want to wear a wig?
No.
Do you want to wear this Emily wig that I use for Halloween?
I think I'm good.
No?
You're good.
Thank you for voicing your opinion.
Okay, so I have this friend I've had for a little over 20 years. And every time we're going to get together, I'm always the one that has to initiate it. And, we'll go out and she'll say, it's not him.
You said
That's
she.
my
I said it
husband.
too fast. It's not me. I'm the husband. I'm the husband.
So, we'll set up a time, we'll go out, and then, she'll always say, oh, we got to get together sooner and, do this again because it's so much fun. I enjoy blah, 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 So months will go by. Like, literally, I have not seen her since September.
Okay.
So I finally reached out to her last week and set up a time for April to get together. But if I don't do that, I will never hear from her. And
Can we see these texts? Do you have them on you? I have them on you?
The text from last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I see them?
Sure. I got to get my phone.
Are you guys the same age?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop asking questions till she's back at the mic with her text. And let her read them, right? Or rather than you.
I need to
or
see
you
them.
wanna read,
I'm not going to let her read them. I'm going to see them.
You're looking at someone's phone now.
We're doing forensic friend digging.
Yeah. Sorry, we didn't prepare you for this.
Here we go. I need to know because she still wants. Well, I'll wait. Well, you're saying I'll just tell you. She still wants to.
Far back. You want to go because it's a lot about her dad.
I'm not going to swipe up to find your nudes. I'm just going to look through it.
Because it's about her dad being in the hospital, and that's not why she doesn't contact me.
Okay, that's not a good excuse.
It's been going on much longer than that.
Okay.
Just over-explain it, Gary.
That's what we want. That's what this show's for. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, she's, so I always feel like, and I literally will wait. I mean, this is my daughter, and she knows I will wait forever. And she's like, why don't you just contact her? I'm like, well, because I want her to.
Yeah, right.
Best friend's mom.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's her best, yeah.
Each other sometimes because of that.
Yeah.
Sue,
It's not her.
how long has her dad been sick?
Well, he just recently went into the hospital, but he's had dementia, and his wife died about a year ago, maybe,
And how long have you been friends with this woman?
20.
since she was 10.
Okay.
So almost a little over 20.
Have you always been the one, your whole
Yes.
relationship? Well, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's the way the relationship's set up. You're not going to change it now. This
No.
is the agreement. This is the friendship. One's the Betty. One's the, what is it, Rhoda? What's the other one? Veronica.
Betty and Veronica.
Sorry, I was thinking of
Rhoda
Mary and
and
Rhoda.
Mary.
I'm the
Rhoda.
Mary. That's what I meant to say. One's the Mary and one's the Rhoda. One's the Betty, one's the Veronica. You've agreed. I can give you. You know what? I'm going to keep this. You've agreed to it for so long, and I guess my question is, why now at this age?
Oh no, it hasn't been. It's always been. I will wait for months. Like literally, I haven't seen her since September, hoping she would reach out to me.
No, I mean, why now at this stage in your friendship? Like, I guess my podcast hasn't been around forever, but like, has this always bothered you, or were you just like, hey, you know what? It's been 20 years of I always have to do this. Like, why is it bothering you now? Is what I want.
It's always bothered me.
It's
Like
always
I tell
bothered
her
you.
all the time. It's like, why doesn't she ever reach out to me? It's always me having to do
because
the
you
reaching
always
out.
reach out, and the only way you're going to get a different reaction, if that, is if you don't do
You
it.
really don't. You
I
gotta.
will never see her again. Literally, like
Is she hot? Is she hot?
No. I wouldn't say
These are hot vibes. These are like boys always call me like head
Oh,
cheerleader
no.
vibes.
No,
Okay, she's
she's-
ugly. I'm gonna call her.
We're
I'm gonna
not
be like, how
saying
ugly are you?
anything about anyone. No.
I don't know how to lock a droid. I guess it's like that. I think even if you said to her, hey, this really hurts, she's going to be like, I've had a lot on my mind. But the truth is, your friendship is locked in aspect in the way that it is. And it's a 20-year-old friendship. Right. So I really think this is just the dynamic of it. And maybe there are things that she does that you don't do. And that's why it works. Like maybe when you're together, does she always pick up the bill or something like that? Not at all.
No,
She
absolutely
always asks for
not.
separate checks right away.
Do we like her?
Yeah.
I do. I do like her, and I actually have made comments like, "Well, she'll say, well, let's do this sooner." I go, "Well, anytime. Let me know when you're available."
She never will.
No.
Some people, I think it's just not. I don't think it's vicious because I was reading the text and she gives you specific. She's like, I'm unavailable on that date, but what about lunch? That could work.
Yeah.
Like she comes
she has a
when I don't
ghost.
want to hang out with someone. I'm like, I can't. We'll see.
Right.
I'm always like, we'll sort it later. So she does want to hang out with you, but she doesn't. It's just not important enough for her to make the plan.
I don't even know if it's that because she wants to hang out. I think she just never has had to make the plan for anything.
Is
So
she like this with other friends? That's what you need to find out.
I don't know.
How do
Would you know? I mean,
What's your
Can
husband's
you do
name?
some digging?
no, I'm talking
I
my
know.
daughter.
What's your daughter? Oh, does she have other friends that she does this? We got to mic her.
Do you get her phone?
Is there a mic for her? Oh,
here she-
you're gonna have to go
Come
up
share.
there.
Can you go to your friend's
I have an
house
idea.
and steal her mom's phone?
Hold on. Does
Yeah.
this friend live in California?
Yes.
Let's call her.
No.
Let's call
No,
her. We have
no.
the phone. You're so anti. We have the phone.
No.
Call her, or send a text and be like, "Hey, I just want to let you know I love you so much." Or let's call her.
No, please. No.
Call her.
No.
She's into it. Why are you? You don't have
That's
to make the
my
call.
nightmare. I'm so scared.
Well, she's probably with her dad anyway.
She's
Okay,
with her
yeah.
dad.
Can you imagine?
And he's on his deathbed, and you're like, "Why don't you make arrangements for the Chili's? Why don't you do it? I want to go to Corner Bakery with you."
Well, that's why I asked her if she actually had time to get together because
Right.
I know I'm like, do you actually have time to get together? I understand you're really busy with your dad. Oh yeah, and you saw.
You can't bring it up, and because her dad is sick. Right.
You gotta wait.
You can't do it now, and you probably can't do it for a while after the dad has passed. I do think some friendships are just set in stone a certain way, and then if you do tell her and she still doesn't do it, then you're gonna feel rejected. So I guess the question is, do you want to feel rejected now, or do you want to feel rejected later? Because what? It's like letting air out of a balloon the whole time.
if
You're
we're
so
gonna go-
anti-fun. I'm like, let's call her. It's a show. You're like, no,
I'm
everyone go to
saying
bed. Turn the lights off.
If you want to go full crazy, not call someone because we're not doing that. That's horrible. But like you finally, in our friendship, I always put things in PT time, even though I'm in ET, just because I'm like, I'm already working in this time.
Does she
whatever.
do anything
now
that would let you know that she loves you as much as you love her?
Well, she does every time I see her because I hang out with my friends. She'll be like, "Oh, we need to get together with your mom." Like,
You can't fix
But
this.
here's what changed it.
Because we have to move on. You can't fix it. This is baked into this woman's DNA.
Right.
She's not a bad person. If she didn't like you, you wouldn't be friends for 20 years. And we've had that question on our pod too. But if she didn't like you, she would always deflect. And she'd be like, I can't make it. She'd be passive aggressive about it. This is who she is. And
Say
you're not
your
gonna-
child has something bad happening, so she has to then come be nice to you.
This is the answer after
you
saying
fake-
no to everything.
Can
Say
you
your
fake
kid is
a-
hurt.
Because I'm saying my dad was in the hospital, so you're like, I'm going to put it in ET time for you.
Yeah, I wrote back to Emily. I'm like, for once,
can
I'll put
we
it
put
in
her in a
Eastern time.
situation where she has to do something nice?
Do you have a parent that could fall ill?
No,
just
we don't
to
want that because that
satisfy-
actually might
I do have a
happen.
parent, but I
We don't want to. We don't want to do that. You seem really healthy, so let's say there's something happening to you because then it's not like bad
Ooh, but
karma.
are you secretly like not doing well? Are you sick? Do it for your mother.
Yeah.
I mean, for her, yeah.
For
I
her,
can,
you'll, okay.
Okay, my
like,
answer.
fake a pregnancy or something. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm married, so that wouldn't be very.
That's right. That's not.
Well,
an
you could be like,
emergency.
and we don't want. What do I? My husband wants it. I don't. Like, there's a lot of ways, but that's not. That's another Ask Eliza. My answer to you, since you wrote in, and my name is on the sign that we had made for this. This is the friendship. This is no different than when a couple gets together and they agree they don't want kids, and then someone changes their mind 5 years later. It's like, but this is what you agreed to. And you've agreed to it for so long, and you want to feel loved and validated, and I'm sure there's other ways to do it. But like, especially because her dad is sick, you're not going to get that from her now, and you'll probably never get it. And I also think you're fine with making the plans. You're just hoping to get a little bit more out of it so that you feel there's reciprocity.
I guess I'm fine with it because I always do it.
Right.
Because
There
if
you
I
go.
don't do it, I won't ever see her.
It's the only way. It's the only way.
So keep making those plans.
I saw your last name on your phone, and I almost called you by your last name, and I realized that that's a
Don't
betrayal,
dox
so I
our
didn't do it.
guests.
I'm not
That
going
was
to.
her last name.
Oh, Kobo?
We're both Sue.
Kobo. Kobo.
Stop.
Kobo. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The answer is nothing changes if nothing changes, folks. That felt very like life realization seminar, like at the Marriott by the airport.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I get to say this finally. Fall is here. Well, for me, it's the start of my tour. And it's the start of cozy season, which means it's time for me to slide into some Bombas. And you know Bombas because I talk about them a lot. They are very comfortable socks, and they're all made from premium materials that actually make sense for this time of year. Think merino wool that keeps you warm when it's chilly but cool when it's hot. You're running around stage. You know how you run around on stage, or you're on flights, or you're walking around cities. They use Supima cotton. It's stronger, softer, and more breathable than regular cotton. And they even use rag wool, the thick, durable, classic, cozy sock you will want this fall. Cropping out of that boot, going on a hike. Oh, it's just rag wool. Take the picture, Scott. And it's not just socks. Bombas designed slippers that make it hard to leave the house. You want to curl up, you want to get cozy. From Sherpa-lined Sunday slippers to package-friendly gripper slippers and even waterproof EVA Friday slides. And with their happiness guarantee, if you're not 100% into what you got, they will make it right. No risk, all reward. We have arranged an exclusive offer for Ask Eliza Anything listeners. Now, use the code or else we don't get the credit and we can't do our show. Head over to bombas.com/Eliza and use code Eliza for 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com/Eliza. Code Eliza at checkout. I think that we are all, for the most part, kind of financially illiterate. Like, you might have a bank account, but it's really hard to grasp the way that money works. And if you've ever found yourself asking, why didn't they teach us this in school? I feel that way almost all the time when I deal with money. And that's why I'm giving my kids the education I didn't have, and I'm giving them a head start on their money skills with Acorns Early. Because the truth is, a lot of people don't talk about money, whether it's uncouth or it's something that's just not done or they don't understand it. But that doesn't mean you're not going to have to deal with it later in life. Better to educate yourselves. Acorns Early is the smart debit card and money app that grows kids' money skills as they grow up. You start with the in-app chore tracker and you teach your kids the value of $1. Then your kids can set their own savings goals and start building healthy money habits early. Kids can spend what they've earned in their very own customizable debit card, giving them that extra sense of independence. Plus, with Acorns Early spending limits and real-time spend notifications, parents always stay in control. Ready to teach your kids the smart way to earn, save, and spend? Get your first month on us when you head to acornsearly.com/Eliza or download the Acorns Early app. That's 1 month free when you sign up at acornsearly.com/Eliza. Check it out and let us know what you think.
Acorns Early Card is issued by Community Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC, pursuant to a license by MasterCard International. Free trial for new subscribers only. Subscription fee starting from $5 per month unless canceled. Terms apply at acorns.com/early terms.
All right, we're going to transition into an email question titled Nipples for Everyone.
There we go. That's what you want.
I
That's
thought
why
that
you
was-
come to this podcast.
Wanted this to be a fight me, but I never got off my ass to write about it in time. So now it's a question. Not sure, but I may be one of the few female listeners who would describe herself as a medium Gen Xer. I turned 50 in 2024. So that, along with a coming to Jesus talk with my brother-in-law about my worth and the value of my time, which he initiated, precipitated my desire to address something that came up on the pod last May.
And today, the internet used the word precipitated, and we all learned it. And we're going to use it in our daily lives.
I believe it was Emily mentioned the wardrobe chosen by the producers of Friends for Rachel always highlighted her nipples.
Do you remember this episode?
That could have been either of us.
Rachel's nipples. I just said, or nipples were always hard.
They were always
Friends.
out.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
They weren't out. I mean, it was an NBC show, but everything was just very, like, these are very thin women, and it was like a nipple off between Jennifer Aniston and Courtney Cox. Like, Ross, Chandler.
Right, and Lisa Kudrow had like a moo-moo.
Never saw her nips.
I couldn't tell from your reactions if you condoned this look or not. Or didn't really care either way. If I had to guess, it almost felt like your opinion was that it was a bad call to give them such prominence.
I think on an NBC primetime show, that's like a family show, it's a weird thing to do to women. That's just me.
Right, unless they were like, we want it.
They could have wanted it.
Personally,
which is also...
Personally, I never noticed back then. A few years ago, I attended a trade show as a vendor. A male vendor I knew pulled me aside one day in the air-conditioned venue to let me know he could see my nipples. More precisely, their outlines. Gross. I was wearing a bra with no
dark.
I was wearing a bra with no modesty pads. God, I hate that term. And a normal, non-sheer and loose-fitting blouse. Anyway, I looked him straight in the eye and told him I could see his nipples too. And then I walked away from his booth.
I can see your nipples too. And they're outlined and they're dark.
I see so many more male nipples poking through polos than ladies.
Gentlemen, just so you know, sir, we can almost
You're
always
fine.
see your nips
through
your shirts. But because they are not mammary related, nobody cares. Oh. It's not sexual.
And then I walked away from his booth before I ended up needing to rearrange his giant nose. I did eventually tell his business partner, who made him apologize profusely a couple months later in person, likely thinking a lawsuit was imminent.
It's even weirder.
Your next comment, Iliza, is going to be, well, what is she, like a 38 FFF?
No, you can have giant nips and still be tiny.
Nope, just a pretty average 40C. 40 because I'm a water sport athlete. C because, perimenopause. No plastic surgery here. So my question is not, isn't it high time we moved past the women have nipples that must be obliterated from view conviction, but how do we head out into the world every day and not give a damn?
Rock hard. That's how. Rock hard, headlights on.
I was brought up Baptist, but came to my senses by the age of 20. Yet 50 years of indoctrination and body shaming.
We know a lot about this
heavy
person.
shackles. I know.
Water sports, average 30C.
While I get ready for the day, I still find myself reaching for those awful rubbery, sweaty, peach-colored nipple covers that invert my nipples for 9 hours at a stretch, or pulling on a loose sweater or puffy vest just to avoid any possibility. That is because I rip out the effing modesty pads of every bra and swimsuit I own. I'm always worried that I'll offend my male and very Christian employee by not trying harder to smooth over my chest. When do I stop apologizing for my body? What would Eliza and Emily do? Please tell me millennials and Gen Zers are making headway here. Thank you.
Well.
Cheryl, I'm 50, so who cares if anyone hears this, who knows me? They probably have the same question. Everybody here has the same question, right?
Yeah. What type of water sport athlete are you, Cheryl? That's what we want. First of all, Gen Z has to leave the chat because they're like, my nips are out. This is my space. It doesn't matter if you see them. That's on you. It's probably like, so whatever. I'm not asking them. I am just, my head is reeling right now because I always thought those pads were to give shape. I never realized that they were for modesty. Like the ones that come with the sports bra, I thought that was to give form, and I never realized it was to cover up the nips. Did anybody else know that? Yeah. Your tits are out. She's like, oh, you hate them. Nobody I don't know why Shark Tank hasn't come up with like better pads or whatever. I think she's just,
Sure.
What's the question?
It's like about.
I know everything about Cheryl.
I know. When do I get to stop apologizing for my body? I think it's kind of like where do you fall on this? I mean, we don't care what you do.
No, but that doesn't make a show because then we could just leave. You don't ever have to apologize for anything.
Can I tell you the note you had for this question, if that helps?
Sure. What did I say? Why did I do this
good
show?
Audience
Emily
weigh in.
talks over me. Okay.
Really get the audience to weigh in on the
the audience to weigh in. I guess no, I'm not going to, and here's why. Because women should be allowed to wear whatever they want. Yeah. And because there's a war on women, like we had this thing about panty lines in the last one, like you can't see it. We've had very specific people outline from like a biblically steep context what you can show and what's modest and what's immodest. And the truth is, I think most men and women would like to see the nipples, probably not at a school, probably not somewhere inappropriate like a network show. But I think when it's like, oh, I can see your panty outline. It's like, I'm sorry, do you not want to see this? Like, oh, you have a camel toe. I'm like, I'm sorry, is a vagina upsetting you, heterosexual man? Like, don't you want to see that? So I don't know if it's like an FCC guideline thing or something. Maybe I've lived in LA too long. I'm like, wear whatever you want as long as it's covering your body. I don't want to have to see someone's naked body.
I do now just want to start telling men whose nips are out, like, excuse me, cover it up.
What was
Wear
that?
your modesty pads.
What was that apology? Several months later, was that like an email or was that
In
him
person,
like, hey,
she said. In person. Probably
hey.
at another trade show.
So he pulled her aside. He's like, I can still see your nips. And I want to say I'm sorry
Sorry for having eyes.
that I totally can't. It is weird that men are so attracted to women's nipples and we really could take them or leave them on you folks. No woman's ever like, look at those nips. They look like pepperonis and I love it. Let's move on before more of that happens.
Well, we're going to do a confession from an email.
Okay.
Because I think you
guys like a
to
hot,
say.
juicy confession, right? In a dark room, hot, juicy, nipple-based confession. What?
It's not nipple based. All right. Hi, Eliza and Emily. Love your show and Eliza's comedy specials. Here is my confession. I am a 30-year-old woman with a master's degree. I've been dating a new guy for about a month. Last weekend, after a night out drinking with my friends, I invited the new guy over to hook up. We had sex, including me giving him a blowjob. His dick is pretty big, but I'm a go-getter and I made it happen. Apparently, a little too enthusiastically. The next day, I woke up with a swollen cheek and bad jaw pain on one side to the point where I could hardly open my mouth or chew food because of the pain. After a couple of days of these symptoms, I went to see a dentist thinking it was maybe an issue with my wisdom tooth. Nope, I was diagnosed TMJ from a BJ. I asked if this was common, and the dentist said no.
He's like, no, you're just an eager slut.
They usually see this injury with fighters who get hit in the face. I asked what I could do to prevent this happening again. He responded, whatever you did, don't do it again. On top of my embarrassment, I had to pay for a mouth CT scan, $350 out of pocket. Insurance didn't cover to make sure nothing in my mouth was cracked or severely damaged. I was advised 2 to 6 weeks of mouth rest. No BJs. Aside from all the negatives, I found the situation to be objectively hilarious. I thought you might too. Thanks for being such a fun podcast. And then this sign off. Please keep me anonymous.
Oh, definitely. We will protect you while you rest your mouth. Can I tell you, my heart breaks for her because I know when we're younger, it's like, oh my, I love giving blowjobs. I'm the queen of it. It's work and it's uncomfortable and it is what it is. This girl's so eager, like just wanting to like do something sexual and awesome and then just putting it in backward or maybe it was a prosthetic. Like, I don't know, to cause that much trauma to your mouth. I mean, like, begs the question, like, do you know what a blowjob is? She's like, yeah,
right,
you just
they're
smash
saying
it.
Fighters get it. Well, my question is,
You freeze it and then you go.
Could she go to him and ask for half of the $350?
That's the thing. That's what's just the idea of a girl like trying to be like sexual and sexy, and then you like have this bill.
Tooth.
You have a medical bill, and like. And you're just your cheek is swollen. You're like, I was just trying to fuck.
Talking to the dentist, and he's like, "What'd you do? I only see this in fighters." And she's like, "I don't know.
I slipped." She's probably thinking she's in an abusive relationship.
Right.
That is so rough. Or just anything, anytime you have a sexual encounter and you like tear something, or I don't know, I made eye contact with you when I said that. I'm so sorry. We've all had, you hurt yourself or you get a UTI, and it's just that thing where as a woman, like, you're like, I'm just trying to be sexual and a fantasy. You're like, now I have to go to the ER. Like, there's nothing less sexy than a medical bill for dental work. That was a good confession, though.
I know. That's why we did.
I want details about what you were doing. Because I can't even, because this is such a soft, like, I don't even imagine.
She said it's so big.
She's
and
like, I jumped my jaw forward. It's so big.
She said, yeah, that's why.
You know what? Sometimes I chew really hard and my jaw hurts, so I get that. Like sometimes if I'm eating like a Charleston chew or something
You're like, did I hurt myself? Yeah.
You gotta see a doctor. Do less. Whatever your name is, do less.
Yeah, anonymous.
That's his problem. Work on those nips. Work his nips.
Oh.
I guess that's what this show is now.
If you had a 17 magazine column where it's like fun things to try, and you're just like,
hey, young girls, work those nips.
Man.
They get real weird about it. Okay. You
All right.
ready? Folks, we have a new segment here. You have to wake up. Okay.
No, he was looking at his time.
He's like, I was looking at a
doing
picture of my dog.
everything.
Folks, we have a new segment on the show. It's called Piping Hot Takes, brought to you by Groundwork. Organic coffee for when you want to have the best coffee, and you can have Groundwork. And this is brought to you by Groundwork Coffee. And we are going to do Piping Hot Takes. This is a segment where I have a full 30 seconds to read an unpopular opinion, and it's a piping hot take while I sip my piping hot Groundwork organic coffee. Here we go. The I'm easy friend is never easy. When we're making plans, if you say I'm easy, you are by default hard and difficult because now it's on me to curate your good time, your night out, or your meal. Easy, let's get Italian. Easy is I'll take an everything bagel, not toasted, not guess what I want. I want it, what? Halfway. Shit. I want to make it, I want to make it easy. You have to be the designer of my experience. And once you say I'm easy, it means you have to agree instantly. If you say I'm easy, you're not allowed to have one restriction or opinion. When you say I'm easy, you forfeit your right.
Do you want to whisper the rest?
You forfeit your right. Hot piping hot takes. You forfeit your right and your opinion on anything. You're easy? Great. Here's a fucking strawberry frozen bagel with herbed cream cheese. That's what you get because you said you were easy and you don't deserve any better. You have to love it because you said you're easy, but you're not easy, friend who says they're easy. You're just non-committal and you can't be bothered to care about our plan. That's your friend. They can't be bothered. Not a friend at all. Strawberry bagels for everyone. Strawberry frozen bagels with herb cream cheese.
Did you think that was only 30 seconds when you wrote it? That
In
was
my
like
mind,
90.
In my mind, I paused because Leah said halfway,
Well,
and that
it's a
spooked
warning.
me.
Oh, that was the problem.
Piping hot take.
Do you want to let anyone rebut your takes?
Sure.
Or you just
I
want
mean,
to
I don't-
deliver it to the masses.
What do you guys think about that? I feel like everybody has. It's usually a girl that's like, I'm easy, and
Whatever you want.
and it makes it. It puts all the pressure on you,
Right.
to curate an evening.
You know what would be easy if somebody said, I would like to go here at this time, and you can say yes or no. That's
My
easy.
Top of the cob. My top of the cob.
Don't
my
do
friend
it.
Jolie from the other week.
Oh, the other week.
She's the friend that I'm just like, I think we should do this. She's like, great, I made a reservation. Like, just get it done.
Yeah.
And once your friend does that, you are not allowed to object. Because I'm easy, I just don't eat fish. Like, that's not easy then. Because we were going to have fish. Because we're in a tank.
Go to a fish farm.
I think girls are used to saying that because it
Yeah.
makes you, because we're obsessed with seeming like just cool girl, like pliable, whatever. But it rarely is because every girl has a dietary restriction. So you're not easy.
Any making plans, like I'm meeting up with a friend tomorrow, and I'm like, okay, where's
I know, I
easy
hate
for
it. You're
you?
supposed to hang out with
Instead
me.
of, I know, I'm sorry. I know we're spending this nice time together though. How do you feel doing the show? Like, are you comfortable or are you uncomfortable in your Jinkos and your Emily cosplay? How are you feeling?
I feel very cozy. This must be how you feel all the time.
This is how I live.
Can I tell you a secret, folks? Can I tell you a secret? I believe in putting on a show. Whether the audience is a group of people coming to your Ask Iliza Anything or to a comedy show, and I don't believe in seeing the audience before the show. I don't have people backstage. I don't meet fans, or even if it's like special guests, I don't do it before. I believe that that's all part of the payoff of all of it. And I really had to pee before the first show. I'm just going to admit it. I'm just going to admit this. I really had to pee, and we had a lobby.
Confession.
No, this is just regular content. We had a lobby full of people. And I just don't believe in seeing people. Like, it's like, we're show business, razzle dazzle. And I didn't want to see anyone. I was like, well, I'll just pee in the green room. I'll just pee into a bottle. It's not the first time I've peed into a bottle or a trash can. Some comedy venues, the bathroom isn't on the same level. I've done it before. And Emily's like, just go, we'll put a coat over you. I'm like, that makes it sound like I'm more famous than I, like, it's not about them. It's just about the presentation.
And it's your alternative?
And the reveal. So I took a water bottle and I pulled my pants down to pee and I missed the water bottle and I peed all over my underwear.
You know, this man
And
owns
I peed.
this
Hold
space.
on. Yeah, it's okay. Hi. I peed all over my underwear and all over my pants, my pajamas. And I looked down and I noticed that I hadn't made any into the bottle and it was all over my underwear. So I'm not wearing underwear right now, but I am in jeans, which, to answer your question about comfortable, it's not ideal.
Yeah, and we're not going to be allowed back in this building.
It's not on the carpet. I didn't like mark my territory. And then somebody gave me a shout wipe, so I was able to, and then a hair dryer. And I drink a lot of water, so my pee didn't smell. And the show must go on. So not these pants, but the last pants for the last episode.
Do you all feel good that you know that?
Who among us? The fact that I'm a mother of two and it wasn't involuntarily urinating myself is something I should be applauded for. I missed the bottle.
But because that wasn't a Gatorade bottle, it was like water. The opening is this big.
I was really ambitious.
Plan.
I was like, I know exactly where the pee comes out of. Turns out I don't. My mom's going to be like, why'd you share that with them?
She's going to make us cut this.
All right. Well, then you move on to the rest of the show that you think is so brilliant. I was trying to connect with them.
I know, but
I made a mistake. Half of our show is people writing in about how they shit themselves at an ex-boyfriend's apartment. So I peed a little. I made a mistake.
Okay. All right. We're going to...
Afraid. Thank you. It's relatable. She's relatable. That's what they'll say. You can't invite her over to sit on the nice couch, but she's relatable.
All right. We're going to do one. The email subject was thick boyfriend.
Thick nips.
Hello, AI crew. I have a relatively brief but tricky question. Please keep me anonymous. I feel like a mega bitch just typing it out. Is there a delicate way to tell my boyfriend I would like for him to lose weight? / how would you go about this in my situation? In the last year, he's put on roughly 30 pounds. This initially started...
Have you up? Okay, go ahead.
This initially started as him wanting to bulk. But instead of putting on weight, building muscle, and then losing the fat, he's just stayed big.
A lot of people forget that step where you got to lose the weight you put on.
I feel awful saying it, but it's hard for me to stay attracted to him sexually while he looks like this. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to stay. It's hard for me to stay attracted to him sexually while he looks like this. I honestly don't think he realizes that he's put on so much weight. He has maintained the eating habits of an incredibly active person, but he isn't active anymore. I just don't know how to tell the man I love that I still love him, but I'm mildly disgusted by him. Extra context, if Iliza needs it. I am 28. He is 31. We met at work. Both ex-police officers that started new careers. He is struggling in his new job, and I know him skipping the gym is from being in a negative headspace. This is mainly why I haven't said anything, because I don't want to pile on, but it's getting really hard for me. Thank you for your sage advice.
Unfortunately, it is getting hard for you, and you're like, I don't want to. Sorry. It was too much. A couple things. First of all, you almost want to know if he's noticed that you guys are having less sex. So my question is, like, were you a couple that had a lot of sex before? Because that's also a piece of this puzzle. But let's say you had a normal amount of sex. So that's like once or twice a year. And so, like, let's say you had a normal amount of sex. He's definitely noticed it, but sometimes a side effect of weight gain is that it lowers your testosterone. So he may not have a sex drive in the way that he did, and because it's like a hormonal chemical imbalance. I do think if you hurt a man's pride, there's almost like no coming back from that. So I do think there's a way that you take his hand and you're like, I want to be doing all these fun things with you and having what? You're inhaling so sharply.
I just had a thought.
I'm in the middle of one.
I know, which is why I didn't say hello.
I'm resting my jaw so I don't have to go to the ER. What?
You just reverse. You say,
I want to have sex.
He's in a negative headspace because of his job, she said.
Right.
So you say, hey, let's go work out together. That gives you endorphins. That makes you happy.
I was getting to it.
Sorry. I got
He
excited.
is depressed about his job, and that is why he doesn't want to work out, because he's unhappy at his job, and then this is bleeding into everything else. Is there a way to encourage him to get a different job? Because he's feeling unfulfilled, and his ego is hurt, and he's not happy, and it's all feeding into. So now he's gained weight. So now he can't have sex, and now you're unattracted to him, and it all stems from him being unfulfilled. So I think you need to sit down with him and have to come to Jesus. Be like, I'm on your corner. I'm in your corner. I'm on your side. I'm on my grind. What can we do to get you to a better place? Because I think you've noticed that you're not as happy. Like, it is about the weight, but it's not just about the weight, because it's not just about the weight. It's all of these things that are feeding into that. And if he's unwilling to change, then it's an even bigger deal. But it's never just about like the weight gain in the way that we've had men write in about women who have gained weight. Like, this feeds into a lot about his pride and his self-worth. And so I think if you can be that ear, because this guy sounds like maybe he doesn't have anyone to talk to about that. Is there a way to change that job or to change his outlook on that job?
Yeah.
And I do think that it's worth saying, like, I want to be having sex with you and I want us to get to a place where you're feeling good, because he probably knows he's gained weight and he doesn't want to have sex too. So I think if you're a couple that is exchanging bodily fluids, you should be in a place where you can be open enough to have a very soft talk.
Don't call him thick, though, maybe.
Well, because thick, you're a man. What do you think about that?
You got called thick?
No, not that. Everybody likes that. Come on out. Do you want to give your? Because I feel like because we broached. No, we don't want to pick on him. What's your name?
My name is John.
John.
It's a pleasure to meet you. You're intelligent, talented, and funny. I just want to say that front.
Yeah.
What do you think about this? You're a guy. You look like a man's man. You look like a sailor.
How would you want to?
My dog is
Would you
growling.
like to see my Popeye the Sailor impression then? I don't know.
Is he harassing me? Okay.
No.
Not yet.
Not
After
yet.
a couple of drinks, it's still good.
What do you think?
Well, I just think she saw my reaction when he said I gained 30 pounds. I went, oh. It just be a thing. It's so different. You don't have that discussion with women.
Right.
You know, that's not going to happen in any way, shape, or form. And it'll be tough for her because any way she tries to approach it, he immediately gets defensive because I would get very defensive about that right up front, you know. But I also think it depends on where their relationship is at, how committed they are to each other, how do they love each other? Is this going to lead to marriage, or is this going to be a long-term relationship? And trying to look, it might be really difficult because he's not going to go get help. I'll tell you that right now.
Right.
He's not going to go, well, I'll go to a female psychologist and she'll help me. Yeah, right.
We are filming in Southern California, so we're like, aren't you going to see a therapist who's a woman? Aren't you going to admit to your flaws?
Yeah.
But what you're saying, John, right?
Yes.
What you're saying is totally fair, and that's a really hard thing to tell to a guy and to have him like hear that feedback. Just like it's hard to tell anyone, hey, you've gained weight and I'm unattracted to you. So let's say they're married and let's say they're committed and they're in love.
Okay.
What should she do? You also don't have to have an answer, but it felt like you had one.
What do you want to be told? If you gain 30 pounds,
No.
do you know?
Is this one of these things where there is no wrong answer?
There's no
I just,
wrong
No, it's worse. It's worse. There is no right answer.
No, right. We don't have an
I've
answer.
been married for over 30 years, so I know when they say there is no wrong answer, there is a wrong answer.
Oh, you feel
just
trapped.
don't know.
John,
He
have a
has been
seat. So
trapped.
where were you born? No, I'm just kidding. All right. We'll let you off the hook. It's okay.
Burbank, California, home of the white people. But
Well, you look white. You did it.
yeah, thanks. If this you think is white, you've been hanging out with albinos. Okay.
Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at that. Look at that. All right, have a seat. Go ahead.
Thank
Is there
you.
another guy that would want to weigh in? There's one right there. There's a handsome guy
men
right
wanna
there.
weigh in on
Do you have any
being
thoughts?
told?
Come on up.
How would you want to be told? You've gained.
She's growling at every man that comes up here. She's like, just no, I don't like it.
I think John's exactly right. It's a double standard. You could never bring this up to a woman and expect the relationship to continue or not to get slapped in the face or something
Well, we
like
make
that.
70 cents on the dollar. Go on.
But I think maybe the best strategy is, as the woman, you start working out and you want to invite him to work out with
Right.
you, and it's like something you do together, and then you both get in better shape together.
I think
Yeah.
that's the only move.
I
Is
feel
that
like
you?
it's
the only inclusive way. And it sucks because as the woman, it's like, so now I have to work out more,
Right.
but it might be the only gentle way.
Yeah.
Especially because if he's feeling negative, he's so unhappy. It's like it would be so much more fun to go with his nice girlfriend.
Yeah, don't
Well,
you
it
want
shows that she's still interested in doing something
doing
with
things
you.
Right.
together?
Yeah.
Don't you want to shit yourself at this CrossFit class with me at 6 a.m.? Let's go, babe.
Yeah.
Flip a tire.
I think that's it.
What was your name?
I'm Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.
Thank you. I feel like
Paul
someone
and John, very biblical.
I feel like I heard a voice. There we go, chirping back there. Is somebody disagreeing? Was there a?
I was agreeing.
Oh, double. Okay, two. Both come, and then
Take
we'll edit all
turns.
of this out. Come up to the shame mic, and then there was one other female voice I heard.
There is a less gentle move. If they were both ex-police,
Yeah.
that means there's also ex-military involved in there. Great fighting force. Not good with the fifis. So, like, she could just call one of his buddies and say, can you tell him he's fat now?
Hey, that's a thought.
Like, well, as you say, you know, you can't tell the mother-in-law that it's the problem. You have to
Right.
get your husband to talk. That's their job. She loves him it's implied.
Okay.
She's trying. And like for some men, they do want to be thick. Like no one's ever looked at a man and been like, I love the way his ribs stick out. That's so nice. Same for
Feels like one of my jokes. Yeah. I'm like, did I write that?
Well, it's also the same for girls. Like, no one's ever been like, oh my God, look at her. She has no ass. I can't wait for like her bones to stick into my thigh. Like, that's not a thing. And maybe it is. Maybe they're really into skinny. But like, if your bro looks at you and says, hey man, like, you bulked, but you didn't. Like, now you're just fat now.
Yeah.
Or like have a big hangout with all your ex-cop buddies. And,
like that.
you know, there's like a boy corner and they can all body shame him.
Yeah, that's good. That's
like
good
in a
advice.
bro
Have your friend
way.
call. All right, what's your take?
I think I have the other perspective.
Oh, yes.
She's been horrified this whole time. She's like, if I could, for mental health. What's your name?
I'm thinking, my name is Nora. I'm thinking of a more gentle approach, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought, why not go for a walk? So that way, just you're walking, so you're getting the workout in, and you start talking together while you're walking. And so he can start maybe opening up slowly, and she can just be a listener for him, so. That's
How
what
long
I
are they
thought.
going to walk, though, to lose that 30 pounds?
Every day.
Like an uphill walk?
Well, no, like go for a walk after each work day.
That could be nice, just as a way in.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Good activities together.
Maybe a combo of, maybe if that doesn't
all
work,
of
then
this.
fat shame with the friend.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work, you're just going to have to lay under that thick blanket. Thank you, Nora.
Thank you.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. This is an advice podcast, and obviously people ask for advice here. They ask me for advice in real life. They overshare, they undershare, but the truth is, and I always say this, sometimes you need to talk to a therapist. It's fun to hash things out here on the podcast, but sometimes you need to talk to someone who truly understands exactly what you're going through and can give you actual professional advice versus turning to strangers or your hairdresser or a girl in the bathroom in line for advice. Or a podcast. Some things just deserve a little bit more consideration. And BetterHelp has been helping people find their match for over 10 years. And they have a 4.9 rating out of 1.7 million client session reviews. I mean, that is a massive thumbs up. BetterHelp also has quality therapists that work according to a strict code of conduct, and they're fully licensed in the U.S. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Iliza. That's BetterHelp.com/Iliza. Fetishized is a new memoir from former pinup model and lead singer of Nylon Pink, Kyla Yu. The series of essays explores her experiences being an object of Asian fetishism and how media, pop culture, and colonialism contributed to the over-sexualization of Asian women. In this memoir, Yu blends vulnerable stories from her life with incisive cultural critiques and history. She explores feminism, beauty, yellow fever, and the roles pop culture and colonialism played in shaping pervasive and destructive stereotypes about Asian women and their bodies. Raw and intimate, Fetishized is a personal journey of self-love and healing. It's both a searing indictment of the violence of objectification and a tender exploration of the broken relationships so many of us have with beauty, desire, and our own bodies. Kyla Yu has risen as one of the leading Asian American influencers on TikTok and Instagram speaking about AAPI issues. She also has contributed to Glamour, Rolling Stone, the New York Times, the LA Times, and more. If you're a fan of books about Asian American identity like Crying in H Mart or coming-of-age stories like Somebody's Daughter, be sure to pick up Fetishized, available wherever books are sold.
All right, you know what? We'll do another dating one. Hey, Iliza and Co., I have a dating predicament for you. I, 35 female, met a guy, 33 male, on Hinge about a month ago. We've been on 8 to 9 great dates since then. He seems interested and texts me between. We have a good time together. On separate occasions, he brought me flowers and chocolate. We hug after our dates, and he seems genuinely interested. But He hasn't made a move to kiss me yet.
It's because he has an STD. Next question.
I don't mind taking things slow, but 8 to 9 dates seems like way too long without so much as making a move. I've made a point to linger after dates, touch his arm or leg, and show that I'm into him. I don't know what else to do. I know I could make the first move and go for it, but part of me wants him to be the one to initiate it. He's a really great guy, and I definitely feel like there's potential, but the slow pace is killing me. I don't know if I should just be patient and let him make the move when he's ready or go for it. Several of my friends say I should say something like, it'd be okay if you kissed me. But that seems too forward and kind of cringy. Any of Eliza's wisdom on this would be great. P.S. Eliza's seen you multiple times on the road. First time Tempe, Improv in Phoenix, L.A., Boise. Always a great show. This is Ruby from Boise.
Ruby sounds like she's on the run.
Ruby's got places to be. She doesn't have
Quite the tour
time to
schedule.
touch hands or whatever with this man.
Here's the thing, as progressive as women can be and as in charge of things, like we still have male-female dynamics, and no woman wants to feel like that type of in control. It is nice to have a guy find you so attractive. He's like, even if he says, can I kiss you? Like, that's nice. So, like, I don't think we're far enough removed from the idea of women's liberation to get away from the idea that, like, we would like the guy to make the first move. It's not for every girl. We have women on this podcast who have proposed to men that they've loved, and there's different strokes for different folks. But he's either gay and he doesn't know it. He has an STD and he doesn't want to tell you about it. Or he is just like loving the hang, but like not into you. I just don't think a red-blooded man that is a heterosexual male and attracted to women goes on 9 dates, spends that much time, forget the money. And there's just something off about that. And now you're going to start your relationship by like feeling like you forced him. It's just weird.
So what should she do?
Stop seeing him. I'm sorry. Like, you saw each other 9 times in a month. That is so many times. And you're
It's
feeling
all
like
in the same month.
whatever. 9 times in a year. That's almost once a month.
Okay.
Like, it's just, you're starting off from a really unsexy place. And I feel like as women, we often put up with these like unsexy roles in relationships in the name of having a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, you like this guy so much that you're willing to put up with like the weirdest behavior.
Yeah.
And I can't say that I haven't been there. Like, I remember when doing online dating, there was a guy who would never give me his number, but we would just like text back and forth like little jokes. And like, after a while, you're like, are we gonna fuck? Like, this is, what is this? Like,
Right.
why are we here?
Right.
Like, what is the objective of dating if not to like find if you're sexually compatible with someone? It's not like you guys are like super religious. At least that's not what you said. So something is weird,
No.
and I don't think you want to stick around to find out. You also don't want to say it to him and then have him explain himself like you're his mother. Like, that's even weird. He's like, wait, no, I actually do like you. And it's like, oh, cool. So you're just like not action oriented or sexual at all. Like, none of these have the trappings of like normalcy for a relationship.
I do just want to know what's up with him, though.
I do
So I do
too.
want her to go on
Don't break
another
up with
date
him.
and be like, what's up? Write into us and then stop seeing
Because
him.
what's going to be the kicker is if you go out and you go in for a kiss and he's like, whoa, take it easy, you slut. Like, you thick slut.
Brady came right out of Pleasantville and he's like,
I think you're setting yourself up for a weird relationship of like demands and asking. Like, what you're asking for is almost nothing, and he's somehow managed to give you even less. That's cool that he gave you chocolates, though, like it's 1960. Chocolates? What?
He hasn't even tried.
He hasn't even tried. You hear, John? You haven't even tried. And he...
our straight male correspondent.
That's part of your job as a man, is to get those at-bats
Yeah.
and swing out. That's not right.
That's not baseball.
What is it?
Take a swing?
Strikeout.
No, you don't want to strike, or do you want to strike?
It's strikeout. Kill me. It's strikeout. That is part. Men handle rejection. You're built for that rejection. And for women, and I used to do jokes about this, like for women, we are softer and we are the ones that are pursued. So men are like this. You meet guys all the time, like, I asked out a billion girls. I just at the bar asking these girls out, and eventually you'll take home one of them.
Yeah.
It's a numbers game. So the fact that he's not willing to take that chance is weird. It's weird after 9 dates.
But
Or he's still deciding if he's attracted to you, which is also a red flag.
send us pictures of both of you.
Yes. ASAP.
I
I'll
want to
tell
see
you.
if he looks like a poster for the Book of Mormon musical, and he has like glasses and like a little bit, and he's like,
She would have opened with that if he was super religious, but like, not a kiss. Not a kiss. Not a tender kiss.
Eliza, I hate to tell you, it's already time for Top of the Cob.
Did that show fly by or what?
That was, yeah.
Because we didn't want to have it go too long. People have lives. They have animals that they have to feed.
I know, but we're at Top of the Cob.
It's time for Top of the Cob.
It's the top of the cob. We're doing it right every day. You just take a bite, top of the cob.
All right, I'll do a top of the cob.
Okay.
My top of the cob is lying.
What?
Lying.
Don't let them see all your secrets.
I wrote this to myself, and
It's not even
I said
typed.
you too many times. Lying. You can. Okay.
I'm sorry, I thought you said lion.
Cool. My top of the cob is when somebody calls you and you really don't feel like answering the phone. So lying via text that you can't talk right now and then still managing to exchange the information. You're just like, yes, like whoosh, like another conversation avoided. Like they're calling and you're just like, I don't want to. You're like, hey, I'm in a recording right now. The amount of times I've been like, I'm sorry, I'm at a taping. And I'm just like at home. Like a taping for what, you liar? I'm at a taping. I'm backstage. I'm in something right now. I can't talk, but what's up? There's no way that what they say can't fit in a text, and it feels so good. And we didn't have to do it. And that's my top of the cob, is being a big fat liar.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah. But not if you are a friend, you're watching this. I was in a taping.
My top of the cob is next Sunday when this is happening. I am taking part in a nerd yard sale, which is there is a collectibles store, and I'm going to go sell my extra collectibles for some cash. And I'm very excited. I'm going to have little Venmos. I'm going to have a little table. I bought price stickers. I'm going to have my own little booth for a day.
Price gun?
I don't have a gun. I had to handwrite all of them.
I could see you with a holster for.
But
a
I'm like
price gun.
Googling. I'm pricing things. I'm going to put them nicely on my table, and then I'm going to be like, pay me Venmo, and people are going to try to haggle, and I'm going to say, no, I'll just keep this stuff.
I am so excited to see how much you make.
I have some good NECA figures that I don't want. I know all of you.
What?
You really seem like the audience for this. You all collect action figures. You have a lot of comics, all of you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. That's my brand.
That's exactly your
I'm like,
audience.
no, I'm Marvel, not DC.
Look, and please know that for the cosplay show, when I thought I was cosplaying as Double Emily, I did 2 very Emily top and bottoms. So
yeah.
Now
she's like, I'm a top and a bottom. Figure me out.
We didn't get a pre-submitted top, but would one person in the audience like to share a top?
If someone has a
you
top.
don't have to, but if one person wants to share a good thing that happened to them, yes.
Great, come
Get
on
up here.
We're gonna
The
edit
mic
this
is
as if you
yours.
immediately raised your hand.
As if you were like, yes,
hey, we
me.
love that pin. All right.
Yay. Share your name
Let's
and
hear
your
it.
top of the cup.
Look at that shirt.
Thank you.
Yes.
What is that? Oh, it's like a, what are
This is Furby.
That's incredible.
It's
Yeah.
Birth of Venus.
Duh.
Is it Verby then, or is it just?
It's a sweatshirt I got on Etsy.
Oh, okay.
That's
perfect. We support small businesses.
Exactly. My top of the cob is two separate occasions. I commented something on Eliza's reels, and she liked the comment. And I don't know if it was actually you or your team. I don't know. I don't care. But either way, it gets like put at the top, and then when my friends see it, they also like it, so they know you liked it too. So I just really like when that happens.
It's like we've been talking this whole time.
Exactly.
I love that. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
I thought she was going to say, I've written like a comment on the Patreon, and Eliza wrote back. Because the other day I realized that I write back a lot to too many people.
You just write back where I'm like, save it for the pod.
It's just me.
Get
Like,
out of
here's my
there.
coffee, you guys. How's everyone doing? LOL. And
If
I'm like,
you don't
I'm
know,
a
we have
loser.
a free Patreon you can sign up for, and there's chat boards in there.
There's chat boards. It
And
sounds
Eliza's
complicated.
very active there.
I'm too active because I have taken Instagram off my phone for a little bit. And so Patreon is my only world into the social media, my only window into it. So it's just me posting my coffee like a loser. Like, is anyone else going to do it? Hey, guys. So please join me
Please join.
on that free Patreon.
Bottom.
What?
Instagram or Patreon, like you're like, we're a loser, and we're all like, oh my god, she liked us.
No, I love it. I'm saying I'm on the Patreon too much. I write too much, and sometimes people don't write back. And so then I just feel like, hello. Like, so please put your coffee on there so it's not just my coffee.
Bottom.
Every morning. Bottom
of the cup.
Yeah. My bottom of the cup. I know I should have memorized this. Okay, here we go. And if you live in LA, you will feel this one. A parking structure. Weirdly, I know where that one is and I've been in it. A parking structure. That's not the right ticket picture that we wanted. What I wanted.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, that's not what I meant by ticket. A parking structure and the little ticket you have to take when you go in and out of the structure, because those are not, you have to take it with you. And I'm like, where are these going? Or you give it back and I'm like, I know that they aren't like re-lasering these with a new barcode. So there's just like a landfill filled with parking tickets. Why can't you just read a fucking license plate and just bring AI to a parking structure? And why do we have to have so many parking structures? Like, why can't we just have nature? Instead, our city is just filled with these skyscraper, utilitarian, brutalist parking structures taking up every square inch of LA so that somebody can make some money. And I just hate it. If where I have to go involves, they're like, enter the structure. I'm like, I'm just not going. I hate it. Enter a structure is just like, and entering phase 1 of a slow death. It's just always a buzzkill. Even if you're going to a nice event, they're like, enter the structure. Just feels like the beginning of doomsday. Yeah. Nobody agrees with me?
Everybody's just nodding too hard to
I need it verbal. It's a podcast. This is, if you show me a picture of Los Angeles, I would show you this. And there's an arm and there's no one to talk to. And then it eats your ticket and then they want you to pay early. You don't have to. You can pay on the way out and take up time. And that's what I do. I'm not stopping at a pay station. Fuck you.
Well, my bottom is, so there's this cat that I love. And I don't know it, but it came to the shelter that I volunteer at, and its name is Grumpalina. That's not Grumpalina. I didn't want to dox her. That's Grumpy Cat.
Dox her?
I didn't want to dox Grumpalina because
She has a social security number.
Oh, I want to meet her so bad.
Is that what she looks like, though?
Kind of, but she got adopted and then she got returned because they said she bit the kid, and I was like, I feel like the kid deserved it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, poor Grumpalina. Now the bottom is, I'm stressed because do I need to go get Grumpalina and add her to my family?
Yes. Bring back our girl.
I love this cat. This.
I think it's so unhinged, Emily, that you didn't show a rescue cat's face because for privacy.
I don't want you to reverse search it and find her shelter and find her owners. Somebody's taking her right now because I'm here.
You think it works
My
like that?
mom is going to go do recon this week. I mean, I'm not taking her, but...
Oh, you're not going to? I thought
I'm not going to.
we were all like excited.
I'm going to go meet her.
Sort
if
of.
she's there, I want to meet her and kiss her, but she's not going to be mine. And it's just hard seeing a cat
Are
named
you hearing the
Grumpalina.
language?
That's why this is my bottom.
I want to meet her and kiss her, but she's not going to be mine. So
That's a bottom. So...
Are you an action-based woman? Are you going to go get this cat? Or are you
Do you
just going
think
to
I
fantasize
need a
about
third
her?
cat, Eliza?
Yeah.
I don't have room on my hat.
Honestly, what's one more? There's the back. There's a full back tattoo you could have.
All right, we need one bottom of the cup.
We need one.
Yes.
Oh, she was ready.
Yes. Yes.
She's like, well, she forced my hand up.
Please
What's
share
your name?
Marisa.
Marisa. Okay.
So my bottom of the cob is I am also on the online dating horrific universe. But I went to a baseball game this past summer on a date. And during the game, I was, I'm into baseball too. So I was watching the game, but I can also hold a conversation. It's a gift.
Like, I'm a guy's girl. What can I say?
I can do both. But he was not having it, and he was just watching the game.
Ew.
It gets better. No. About the third inning, he got up, and I was like, oh, okay, he's going to go get like a beer, go to the bathroom or something. And he comes back
He came back. Okay.
about 5 minutes later and sits one seat over from me. And I look over and I'm like, hey, I don't bite. Like, what's going on? And he looks at me and he goes, oh, I'm just not feeling it. So, and I was like, did I say something? And he was like, no, it's not you. It's me. And I was like, well, fuck you. And I walked away. And actually, my friend Jen, who I'm here with, she, her and her mom were at the game. And so I called them and I was like, I'm coming to sit with you because I got to finish the game.
I got to finish this game.
Yeah.
Good for you for finishing the game.
What a psycho that guy is to sit and go, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to watch this game and hope she figures it out.
Yeah. And I even showed him where the free parking was.
What? No structure?
No, I'm too cheap.
Oh my God. That's amazing that you avoided that. Yeah, that's awful.
That's
and
so
do you
horrible.
think it was because were you talking about baseball or just like life?
I was trying to get to know him.
And he was like, no.
Yeah.
He really wanted to watch the game, right?
Boring.
Yeah. But honestly, that's not even the worst I've ever had. So.
What was? I think we all want to know. Here at the end of the show, let's get into it. Can we get her a chair? Sit on that shame stool. What's the worst?
Well, that's pretty up there, but I had another one this summer where I was talking to him and I was out on visiting my family in Illinois, and we planned a date for when I came back, and we were texting and we had a plan, and he was like, oh, actually, I'm going on a missions trip this weekend. Like, we'll plan again when we come back, like a reschedule.
A missionary, like for church?
Yeah, like he was going down to Mexico to help build houses.
To convert people.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah. Either way, I was like, yes, do the Lord's work. Like, absolutely. Sure. We'll convene when we come back. And then that Sunday when he got back, he texted me. He was like, so I had a really good talk with the Lord, and he doesn't want me to be with you or try to date you.
And you hadn't spoken the whole time?
No, because he was in Mexico, so there's no phones.
Yeah. That's just to use the Lord as an excuse versus like, I revisited the profile. I didn't like what you said. You talked about baseball a lot. That is such a cop-out. But they're diametrically opposed because one guy was like brutally honest and it was shitty, and the other guy lied. So which one do you like better?
Neither.
Right. You have to pick.
If I had to pick, probably the Christian one, because I mean I am religious. So.
Yeah. So you're like, at least, well, I like Jesus too. You're
yeah,
like, so
I was
at
like,
least
but
if he
what
told
Lord
you.
are you talking to? Because my Lord wouldn't have said that.
Right. That's
Also,
so rude.
I don't think
he
the
doesn't
Lord
have time for that.
Yeah, the Lord doesn't
exactly.
care about online dating.
Right.
Yeah.
He asked
he
Jesus.
didn't make this.
Jesus was like, "You got this one, bro. I don't know. I'm like busy building houses."
I have another one if you want another quick one.
Yeah.
It's a Friday night in Los Angeles.
Yeah,
we got all the time
Saturday.
for
I'm
bullshit.
like,
It's a
I can't
Saturday.
be that crazy. I don't know what day it is either. But so another one, we were talking and he was like, hey, like I just came out of the hospital for like the last 3 months. Because I had this illness that they couldn't figure out and whatever. And I was like, oh, what a bummer. But glad you're okay now. And then he was like, yeah, but they gave me this medicine that makes me hallucinate and black out. And I was like, that's called alcohol.
Right.
Like, and he was like, no, I'm actually sober. And I was like, oh, well, good for you. And then I was like, eventually we're like, let's plan a date. And so we didn't actually get to go on the date because as he was going to the date, apparently like the night before, his medicine that made him black out and hallucinate got him in a car, and he drove down the street and crashed into another one because he passed out in the car.
But he really did.
Yeah, he really did.
So this one's not about you. This is just bad luck.
No, but was he really? Did the medicine really make him hallucinate and black out?
He
And
shouldn't
get in
have
the
been
car?
driving if he's taking that medication.
Yes. So, but then I said, "Oh, you need more help. God bless and Godspeed."
Right.
So
more than you can
more
provide.
than I can provide.
Yeah.
Something's going on here.
Are you
going
just,
on?
Anybody you're on the app, you're like, sure, I'll give you a chance?
What's going on?
I am 32. I'm just trying.
That's pretty. It's still pretty young. If you were like, I am 52, I'd be like, well, it's gonna be maybe LA's not the place. I don't know. I think you got to have you don't deserve this to get. So you get right there, and then there's something wrong. I think there's something going on here. I think either you're saying yes to guys too quickly, not like in a floozy way.
No, I understand.
Or I know you didn't ask for this.
No, you're getting it back now. Sorry.
I know you didn't ask for
appreciate it.
this.
No, it's
I'm just
okay.
saying, like, because the fact that you just said I am 32 to me suggests, like, so I need to kind of cast this wide net. You don't. Like, there's a fine line between being picky and having, like, realistic standards. And I just feel like there's a way to, like, vet that these guys are not going to be total assholes to you, like, to your face, like, before you even get to know them. And, like, I think you have to have higher standards for yourself. I think you deserve that.
Thank you.
Because this is the third time you don't deserve. Nobody deserves that. At least with the baseball guy, he was like, I'm not loving this conversation. But you shouldn't even be in a position where you're going on a date with someone that would act like that.
Right. You seem delightful. You're going on fun dates to baseball games. So it's like, what's the problem?
I would never go to a baseball game.
No. I mean, I would. But
I freckle.
Oh, I love the sun.
But that's a commitment.
Yeah.
That's a commitment of many hours that you're about to spend with a person.
You gotta go to Dodger Stadium.
Well, I'm actually going to Angel Stadium on Monday.
I don't even know
On
where
a
that
date?
is. You gotta go to
No,
Anaheim?
I'm going with her.
Oh, good. Okay.
It's
Better.
for a work event.
Look,
That'll be
you and I
better.
have nothing in common. But that's why I can tell you as someone not in competition with you because nothing in common that you need to set higher standards and they need to prove themselves to you a little bit more. I don't like that.
Thank you.
I don't like that for you. You're welcome.
Thank you for the cobs. And
That's a good call. That's a great way to end the show. So, folks at home, if you want to write into the show, the best way to do that,
AskElizaPodcast@gmail.com, or go to the Instagram at Ask Eliza. Click the email button in the bio, or DM us.
We got to simplify
or
that.
Patreon, or
join the
where
free
the internet
Patreon.
is.
Upload the coffee. You can upload your
Now
pets.
you're-
You can upload a picture of your coffee. I'm Eliza, and this has been Double Emily with a double cat head. All right, let's go. We could all use a little hope, and I like watching movies that tell the stories of real-life heroes with the courage to stand up in the face of indescribable evil. And that's the feeling I had when I watched Bao, Artist at War. Yes, it's a Holocaust story, but it's a film about how art and love can save lives, literally and spiritually. Bao brings a different lens, part thriller, part love story, part tribute to the power of creation in the face of destruction. Joseph Bao was a prisoner in a Nazi concentration camp, forging documents to help others escape. But he was also a poet, an animator, a romantic, and his story, his love, his resilience, it's like something out of fiction, but it's real. If you connected with Schindler's List or Jojo Rabbit, films that show not just what was lost, but what was fought for, then you need to see this movie. Bao, Artist at War hit me so hard, and it's one of those rare films that stays with you. Read about Joseph's real-life journey and find showtimes near you. Bao, Artist at War opens only in theaters for a limited run beginning September 26th. Go to baomovie.com and watch the trailer.